Hi guys, so today I thought that I would time travel back to styles that have been archived in my wardrobe for one reason or another. Spoiler alert, I do plan on reincorporating some of these pieces or style choices into future looks because they were so much fun and I obviously enjoyed them at some point. A lot of these styles I um, I wore ad nauseum. So the fact that I'm reinvigorated today after going back and looking at some of these pieces shouldn't really be a surprise. Um, I hope that you guys enjoy this video. Please like, comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe so that we can grow the community and I can continue to make more of these videos. I hope you enjoy. Ciao for now. Hi guys, so today I am wearing this Berg Fable walking jacket in moss, and underneath I am wearing this Votelicate nightgown, and it's a midi length, and I thought it would be a good idea to layer it with this Doan Sebastian skirt in black and add a pair of by far over the knee boots to this look. And for the bag, I'm not sure what has gotten into me because I typically don't like hardware on my bags, at least not visible, and especially not gold hardware. If I am going to do hardware, I think for me, I prefer silver. But for some reason, I thought about this bag that I've had for so many years. It's by Sophie Hume. And this bag just popped into my head as I was putting this outfit together. And I think it works. And I forgot that I had this bag. I actually had to look inside to see who this bag was by. I don't think that I took note of the brand when I purchased it. I think I just purchased it because I liked the boxy shape and that it was sturdy and it had the messenger style that I appreciate in my bags. But anyway, I think it works. I like it, and I don't know, maybe I will venture back into my time capsule and pull out some of my other bags that are similar to this. I have a brown YSL bag that I never reach for. Part of it is because I just don't like logos on my bags. I feel like there's something ostentatious about it. And so I typically, want the bag to just speak for itself in the craftsmanship and the materials and not necessarily an emblem. But I don't know, I think I might pull that bag out and see if it, works with some of my outfits and gives me the look and feel that I crave lately, which is ease and comfort. This is the look. Hi guys, so yesterday I wore this purse or this bag by Sophie Hume that I hadn't worn in probably over a decade, and that inspired me to revisit some of the items that I have stopped wearing for one reason or another and see if they work in my life now. So today I am wearing this jumpsuit. I had given up jumpsuits just because I don't think that they're very practical when you need to use the bathroom. I don't like the idea of having to take half of my item off in order to make it happen. So I have stopped wearing jumpsuits, but once upon a time, I loved jumpsuits. I love how easy they are to just throw on and you have an instant outfit that's, aside from putting shoes and a bag on, you're basically styled. So I really like these one pieces. And I look at jumpsuits the way that I look at maxi dresses, is that they're the super easy option. This jumpsuit, I believe I purchased it from Target while I was pregnant because I refused to spend a lot of money on maternity clothing. And this jumpsuit was or is 100% cotton. So it's breathable and comfortable. And I like it. I love it belted right now because it's oversized. Belting it just kind of gives it this nice shape. And I decided to wear it with this COS jacket. The COS jacket is in 100% cotton. And I have a few options for black trenches or black coats that I thought would look good with this, but I like that this COS jacket doesn't have a collar, and so I can kind of play around with the collar of the jumpsuit and have it over it, and I really like this look. The shoes are my black by far shoes, and you know what? I'm gonna go grab a bag. Yeah, I think the black fanny pack looks really good with this look. So I'm gonna take this outfit out for a test drive today and see if I'm still bothered by, you know, the very nature of a jumpsuit being a jumpsuit. But I'm glad that I held on to this because I do remember when I was wearing jumpsuits a long time ago that I did find a way to maneuver myself out of it without, you know, my pants touching the ground. So yeah, I think I'll give it a shot and see how everything goes. And overall, right now, I say that I like it. So we'll see. Oh, and I didn't mention, but this jacket, what's so cute about this jacket is that you have the option to turn this into a wrap style dress. Oops. So you can button it. You can close it up. I'm gonna wear it open because I want this to, I want to be able to see the jumpsuit. Yeah, this is the look. So one of the styles that had me in a chokehold several years ago was this formula of black tights with mini dresses. And I was doing these really gorgeous vintage dresses that I would take and get hemmed so that they'd come about up to here. And with the black opaque tights, I felt like my modesty was a bit preserved. And I would either wear it with knee-high boots or fitted ankle boots. And so I thought it would be fun to revisit this style and see if I could pull it off. I don't think that I'm pulling it off. I love this Doan dress. It's a nightgown. And as you guys know, I love wearing my nightgowns as regular wear. But I don't have a jacket to wear with this look. I've tried a myriad of looks. In the past, I would wear like a black fitted or just fitted leather jackets. But now I don't have what's needed in my closet to really do this look justice. And I'm not really interested in, you know, I love playing around with older styles that I used to enjoy and seeing if it's relevant today. But I think that maybe that particular formula can just kind of stay where it was, which was back in the like early 2000s. Actually, no, early 2010s is when I was really dedicated to the look. I mean, this is cute. I think without the black opaque tights, that this would be even cuter for just, hanging out in the countryside. So let me do that. Let me take off the opaque tights and see how this looks just for everyday wear with my current lifestyle. 1 second. This is much better. I really like this. I'll probably wear maybe some shorts underneath because this is very sheer. But otherwise, I think this is a cute outfit. So I'm gonna call a fail on this revisitation of the black opaque tights with the mini dress combination that I so adored long time ago. But this is the look. So I had a friend who once aptly and very accurately observed when looking at my closet that it looked like a flower exploded. I have a love of florals. As a child, I remember my favorite clothing in kindergarten were my floral turtlenecks. So anyway, I just love florals, but I have also have adopted this more minimalist style, which is, really focused on a certain color palette and simplicity. And I just don't like my clothes to be so recognizable that I can't repeat them all the time. So I have departed from florals quite a bit, but I do still love florals, and I especially love this vintage floral jacket in a velvet material. I like that it has this mandarin collar, and I'm wearing it with just a regular white button-down shirt. These trousers are vintage Zara. I've had them for I think since 2007, so quite a long time. And then for the shoes, I'm wearing Steve Mono, these artisan sandals. These are so comfortable. I wear them repeatedly, and I am wearing these black cotton socks to just kind of give it a little pop. And I also really like the way that brown and blue look together. Let me just do a close-up. This is the look. Okay, so the next style piece that has kind of been dormant in my wardrobe, but was very, very heavily, was in very heavy rotation several years ago, is the bomber jacket. So I have this really nice leather bomber jacket that I've just held on to. It's been in my archives. I used to wear all kinds of bomber jackets, and I just did a purging a while back and did hold on to 3 of my bomber jackets. This is one of them. The other one is a wool bomber jacket, and another one is another wool but floral bomber jacket that I'll probably show at some point. I'm wearing it with this Okuda Jessie Cam shirt jacket, this black Dylan maxi skirt, it's the Sebastian maxi skirt, riding boots, and I'm really happy that the bomber jacket trend is back on, thanks to Phoebe Philo and that really gorgeous oxblood bomber jacket that she released a few months ago. I mean, not that you need to wait for a trend to arrive or to resurface in order to wear things. It's just I have a lot of clothing that's in my archive, and this specific video is talking about clothing that I used to wear a lot and I am revisiting, and this is one of them. I think I'm gonna do a styling video around this bomber jacket because it's super soft, it's thick, and I feel like the opportunities for styling are endless. This is the look. Okay, so this is a twofer. 2 items or styles that I'm revisiting, and you saw previously that I talked about floral and how it had a chokehold in my wardrobe. Well, I still have some of my floral pieces, and this one is this 90s baby doll rayon dress. I'm wearing it backwards because it's a bit low cut in the back. But yeah, these dresses were so popular in the 90s, and I really loved this whole trend with the baby doll and the combat boots. So the combat boots that I'm wearing are these Pep Monjo leather suede boots that are super comfortable. And I'm wearing it with this Ozma of California Sloan cardigan in this alpaca material. And the color is this really gorgeous green. I think I've showed it to you guys before. And for the bag, I'm gonna wear this Mandarin fanny pack. I'm so happy that I decided to look back in time and see what some of the pieces were that I really just loved and wore on repeat, and that I've just kind of given up on, and revisiting these pieces because there's a reason why I enjoyed them so much back in the day. And so wearing it today is kind of sparking the same joy that I had when wearing it 15, 20 years ago. This is the look. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments if there's any styles that you plan on revisiting. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next one. Ciao!